Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. I thought I'd start off today on Wojciech Jaroszynski, the new Polish lad who we signed in January. I think he's done a fairly solid job having come straight into the team to play in our sort of B team, the league team as it were. 7 appearances, 2 assists so far, pass completion is fairly solid, only a 6.99 rating, but I feel like there's a lot more to come from this lad. He's got that potential, and I really hope he can start to realise that potential here, get him some Poland calls up. You know, £3 million is a lot to spend on him, I grant you. But at the time, I was just so pissed at the board that it had to happen. Anyway, we've had some games off camera, a couple little more things to talk about, and we've got Bayern Munich today. First up, we had a fairly straightforward match up against AGF, a 3-0 victory, 2 goals for Jonas Svenningsson, 1 for Mariusz Jankowski as well. Nice to see him get that. Svenny grabbing himself a pair of goals as well is really good though, and a clean sheet, which is really what we needed. We then followed that up with a thumping 4-0 win against Bromby in the first game of the championship group. They did actually qualify for it. When I said that last time, I realised there was one more game to go, so they did sneak in a pair of goals from Mark Yakin, 1 for Sergio Santos and 1 for Mehdi Kuja. We took the lead early on and then just threw it onto the counter-attacking approach and tore them apart. Kuja was excellent, Yakin was excellent, as was newly returned from loan Javon Fullerton. I threw him straight into the game because why the hell not? Jovanovic was still a bit off colour, and Fullerton grabbed himself 2 assists on his debut for us after so many years of playing. So that's great to see him back at the club and actually contributing something. Not only that, but the AGF game had nearly 10,000 people in the ground for. Our attendances are soaring at the moment, averaging well over 5,500 for every single game. Next year, I hope it's even more. Next up, we had our cup tie away at Midtjylland, and lately we've just been dispatching Midtjylland from games, and today was no real difference, except they were better in this match and thoroughly deserved a bit more from the game than they got, but it didn't matter. 2 goals from Mariano Bravo, again, 1 for Mark Yakim, and I think Bravo assisted that goal as well. Sends us into the semi-finals where we'll play against FC Copenhagen later on, so that's going to be interesting to say the least. I think that's going to be in the next episode though. And finally, we took our rotated team to FC Copenhagen and came out with a victory. Very, very tight game, this one. Took an early lead through Sergio Santos and a Mariano Bravo late goal, just adding a little icing onto the cake for that one. Mark Yakin got 2 assists on the night as well. He's right in there with the top goal scorers in the league now. 15 goals he's got so far in the league this year. Bravo is our top scorer overall. I think he's got 23 or 24 in all competitions and a buttload of assists too. What a year he's having. And all of that leaves the league looking like this. We are, well, 17 points above second place Aalborg at the moment, who are now 2 points clear of FC Copenhagen, so 19 points is the gap we've got over them. We're very close to being able to win the league with 6 games to spare, which should be very nice, but I kind of want to go for the record points total, which is 92 points, I found out, set by FC Copenhagen a few years ago. It's well within our reach. We've got 8 games to go, so a full 24 points available. The most we could get is 98 points, and I really want to see if we can beat them. Not only that, but I want to see if we can beat the lowest goal scored, which is 24. Sorry, conceded. We've currently conceded 15 goals this season, so if we can get through our last 8 games and only concede 6 goals in that time, we'll get that record too, which is just lovely. Now, I have signed a new contract. The board offered me a new contract, and I basically made them a deal. We'll have a new affiliate club if you offer me... I'll have a new contract if you offer me a new affiliate club, basically. Which I thought was an excellent way of us getting some more of them. However, once I'd signed the contract, more on that in a minute, they offered me an affiliate club, but it was a Danish lower league side. So we don't really get much from that because we already have them. So they've duped me there, which is a pain in the arse, and I'm not in any way surprised that Sven Bond and his boys have done that. To add insult to injury, they'd only offer me a 2-year extension, or a 2-year deal rather, and they've actually put my wages down by £1,500 a week. I was on £6,500 a week before, now I'm only on £5,000 a week. So to give you an idea of just how bad the board we're working under at the moment is, we're on the verge of a Europa League semi-final potentially, and they've tried to extend my contract by lowering the amount of the extension and also offering me less money than I did before, and I had to extend it really because I just need the job security. They really are a bunch of muppets. It's like we're being run by Mike Ashley and the Oystons together in some giant nebulous ball of crap. But what matters is today against Bayern Munich. We're at home. The home leg is first. We've beaten them 7-1 before, and they have obviously beaten us in Germany. This home match is going to be absolutely crucial to any chance we've got of getting through to the next round. We've beaten them on aggregate, technically, if you like, before, and that was with a weaker side. So why can't we do it again? They only came 3rd in their Champions League group this season. They're clearly not that much better, he says, as he's about to lose to them, no doubt. Tottenham losing 2-1 to Milan is a kind of interesting one too. So we very much don't want this system for today's game, that is for sure. We'll just quickly check what they're going to do. But yeah, okay, it's the normal stuff. Atakan, Akanak is the man to look for, of course. Karlovchin and Brandt. You know the drill. So we're going to go with our standard. Well, we're at home. I'm not going to back down to this, though. I'm not going to go on to counter straight away. So first string, Bravo, Svenningsson, Akudola, Sorgård, Jankowski. Cunha has been amazing lately. Look at this average rating over the course of the season. His rating, his amount of assists, I feel like he's getting assists for days lately. He's got 10 assists this year, which is incredible. 4 in the Cup, 3 in the League, 1 in the Europa League, 1 in the Champions League. He really has stepped it up. Marinus, I think Rogers Jr. is actually fit again. Yes, he is. Finally. About time, really. I need him back. And on the bench, Niang, Marinus, Santos, Yakim, Saifi, Shishi, and Kuja. Fagner's gone out on loan to Bromma Poikana over in Sweden, just to give him some game time, really. Right, this is crunch time. A good result in the home game, try and keep a clean sheet, and see what we can do in Germany. Right then, so they've gone with what we expected. No surprises there. Just got to mark these guys up and hope for the best. Oh, we got an avenge one. I forgot about that. It's always important to use these when we get the chance. Right, so I'd say the chances of them being as bad as they were last time we played them at home is infinitesimal. We're going to have to be bloody good to get anything tonight. So, question of the day, and today's question is this. What is the weirdest formation you've had any success with in a save on FM? For me, I think it has to be the Christmas Tree of Doom, which I'm hoping to recreate on FM 19 at some point. Bravo! Svenningsson! Oh my god! Inside 20 seconds, Jonas Svenningsson gives us the lead against Bayern Munich. It could be happening again, lads. That's a bit reading into it. I can't believe they've not touched the ball yet. We've got 100% possession. Svenningsson's ball in. Bravo gets tackled, and Svenningsson just bends one round the goalkeeper. 1-0 after 20 seconds. What a start. Yeah, Christmas Tree of Doom. And there was a weird tactic I used against Forest with Wimbledon towards the end of the game that won us some points in that one too. Bravo. Oh, I thought we were going to win a penalty there as well. Imagine that, being 2-0 up or something. Oh, God, Bravo. Svenningsson, men around there. Can he? Blocked. Jankowski. Oh, we're looking up for it tonight, I tell you. Donnarumma. Ball out to the side. Wow. Yeah, let me know your favourite weird formations that you've had success with. How did it go? What happened? What was the formation? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for a question of the day, drop those in the comments as well with the hashtag QOTD. We have the lead against Bayern. That's really, really important. In fact, so important that usually when we get in front against teams playing that system and we're playing this style, we switch to counter. And I see no reason why we shouldn't do it today, because it's the perfect example of how we can use it. Basically, this is what always seems to work for me. Now, obviously, now I've said that, we'll end up going and losing this game. What a tackle from Rog. Bravo. Here we go. Svenny needs to make that run. He sort of has. He's got an option out wide, though. Please don't. There we go. I thought he was going to shoot or something. Cunha's ball in. Sorgård's header. Wow, of all people, Sorgård with the header. Great start, though. Brilliant. Kimmich. Back post. Brandt. Cleared away by Jankowski. We couldn't have asked for a better start to the game, frankly. I would settle, if we got a 2-0 win here at home, I would be very, very confident about going to Germany, particularly with the opportunity to get an away goal or something. Ball down the field, nothing. Cunha's been booked after 16 minutes, which is not exactly what you'd call ideal. Brandt. Oh my god, Amoa was brilliantly tipping that round the post. Big chance for Bayern there. I've still been incredibly impressed with us in the first 20 minutes of this match. Not letting the occasion get to us is one step, but we've got to do a lot more than that. Cunha for Svenningsson now. This is where he needs to step up again. He was superb against them when we played them last season, and he needs to do it again today. Donnarumma, ball down the pitch. Well won by Simovic. That is brilliant play. Cunha needs to be on his best performance tonight as well. He's been excellent for us this season lately, but we need to see even more from him, really. Rogers Jr., ball back post, cleared away. Jankowski, Sorgård. Oh, Cunha, brilliant stuff again. Ball in. Svenningsson, what a save from Donnarumma. Another chance for us. This reminds me a lot of that Spurs game, except we have actually taken the lead against Bayern tonight, but we cannot afford to let this game only be like a 1-0 win when we dominate them. That cannot be the case. Cunha, into the channel. Svenningsson's in behind here. He'll probably shoot. He scored anyway. B67-2, Bayern Munich 0, Jonas Svenningsson with both the goals, and that is a thoroughly deserved goal as well. I thought he'd fluffed the chance there. Wonderful pass from Cunha again. He's just getting in great positions, and look at this for a ball in behind. Svenningsson makes the run. Acres of space. I thought he should have passed it perhaps. He's gone for goal. Comes back to him when he's put it in the net of the rebound anyway. His second goal of the night. What a performance so far from Svenny when you need it. Svenningsson playing like that is the very reason that I would be so absolutely gutted if our board do any nonsense and sell him. That would just be the worst thing that could possibly happen to this save, would be my board selling him for... I've set his asking price to £200 million. Kimmich, don't you dare. Matashuk, Brandt, that's not bad. That's fine. I think I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing unless Bayern make any drastic changes. Sorgård! Over the crossbar again. What an excellent first half performance that was. 11 shots, 7 on target, chances for days. Rogers Jr. is the only player that's really underperforming for us. Svenningsson's been masterful today. What do we do now? I've told him to keep focused. Svenningsson seems confused, but I wish there was a way that you could exclude players from the major team talk you do. Like, I want to say, everyone else do something, but Svenningsson, you're fine, buddy. You keep doing you, baby. And now Svenningsson seems confused because I've told him I'm impressed by his efforts up front. Fix this shit. Second half, we're just going to keep going and hope that we can keep on top of this game. Unless Bayern make any drastic changes, I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing at the moment. We're playing brilliantly. Rogers Jr. might be the first sub to come off, though, because he's not having the best game. He's getting run ragged by Joshua Kimmich at the moment, so we might get Marinus on, although that extra bit in the air could come in useful for us in the second half. We'll see. The Cunha yellow card does worry me a tad, because I'd rather him not be suspended for the second leg, because we'd really struggle there, and I don't know who we'd even be able to put in that position. It would end up being Ward-Prowse again or someone, wouldn't it? Pretty poor second half so far, really. Ball over the top. Svenningsson's in, you know. Oh, God, can he do it? Can he finish it off? He probably can't. No, he can't. Really tough angle for Svenny there. Okay. Changes are afoot. Svenningsson's been superb. Bravo's not been superb. I'm thinking Mark Yakim, in all honesty. Oh, God, who have we got on the bench? Marinus there for Rogers Jr. as well, although he has improved. Just going to take stock of their current team. So they've got someone here. Carrera's on, and we've not... Oh, we don't want to type mark him, but we do want to close him down. I just want to make sure that we've got the right players marked up, essentially. Who's come off? So Atten, he's still on the pitch. Karlovjan's come off. Everyone else that we're marking up is still on the pitch, I think. Just wanted to make sure that we didn't let someone have free reign when we don't need them to. Marinus, Surgård. Oh, go on, Peter. You know you want to. Blocked by the defender. Great performance tonight. One more goal. Just if we got one more, but I'm not going to push it because you know what happened with Atletico. But if we were to get one more goal, this would be an absolutely perfect result. 2-0 is fantastic, and I said I'd take that, and I definitely will. But if we were to get one more, I would be in dreamland right now. But if we concede one, which is the more dangerous option here, then it would be a bit more difficult for us. So I'd much rather us just hang on to 2-0, frankly, and keep doing what we're doing. Cunha will stay on counter, keep those men behind the ball when we need them, and try and grab something on the break. Bayern are going to have to try and come and get that away goal, and we need to take advantage of that. Svenningsson's in. Can he score it? Oh, God. That was it. That could have been it. Svenningsson had the chance to complete his hat-trick and finish this tie, practically. Oh, God, if they go and score at the other end now, having Svenningsson miss that, just like he missed that penalty against Atletico. Oh, I'm not letting them make that mistake again. God, if Bayern score it, we'll end up being literally their only shot on target of the entire match. Surgård again in space, takes a touch to get out of his body, blocked again. I think we're going to get away with a 2-0 win, but really it could have been more. It's been right there on the precipice of us scoring that third goal. Svenny's had the chance to take it, and he's just not quite been well, yeah. That's the biggest chance of the game, really, Svenningsson's had there. And he's missed it. Right, just clear it. There we go. 2-0 win. The nil is so important. That is a huge result. Svenningsson man of the match still, but he could have had the third goal that would have pretty much sealed this tie. Lille have won 3-2 and Liverpool at 2-2 at home. Oh, God, that second leg is going to be tense as balls. Right, we've got some games off camera to do as well. I'll join you guys in a sec for the second leg. I am bricking it right now. Right, then we're back, and we've had a couple of games off camera, of course, and, well, it should come as no surprise to you that we've done bloody well in them. This one was a bit of a surprise, though. A 4-2 win at home against Aalborg, with the rotated side, a hat-trick from Mehdi Kuja, and a penalty, of course, for Aldo Saifi. Thing is, though, Ivan Jovanic was sent off after 19 minutes, and we got a 2-0 lead with 10 men. Unfortunately, then they started pulling things back. They should have had a man sent off when we had the penalty as well. He was right in front of goal and he just got hacked over. But there you go. They managed to level things up in the end. But thankfully, Mehdi Kuja with 2 late goals giving us a 4-2 win. Next up, we were away at Lyngby and we knew that a win would confirm the league title. And that's exactly what we did. Jonas Wind with a goal. I actually didn't see the goal. I was in the bathroom and I just had the game going. And then Mariano Bravo instantly equalised before a Jonas Svenningsson penalty on 32 minutes gave us the lead, which we held on to. Unfortunately, Mariano Bravo got an injury. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he's going to miss today's game against Bayern and potentially, if we go through, miss the next tie as well. He's going to be out for 5 weeks. That's a huge injury for us at this stage in the season. Also, we've been drawn, potentially anyway, against AC Milan if we were to get through. It was right in the middle for some reason. I don't know why it's not after, but there you go. So if we do get past Bayern Munich, we've got a semi-final against AC Milan. It's not the worst tie in the world, to be perfectly honest. It's given us a pretty good run. I just wanted to avoid the English sides, to be fair. Finally, we had ourselves a merry old time away at Midtjylland. 2 more goals for Mehdi Kuja, who's now got 8 or 9, I think, in the league in like 7 or 8 appearances. He really has stepped it up, and I wish I hadn't started playing Fagner from the start. Mehdi Kuja clearly could do a job once he's getting some form underneath him, and he's got that at the moment. And, well, he might even start today in place of Mariano Bravo, so there you go. Svenningsson also got one in this game, keeping us, and now 22 points clear at the top of the league, thanks to, well, Copenhagen lost at Brøndby. It's them and Aalborg battling it out for second, basically. Those two are the only two that could conceivably get second spot. It would be interesting if Aalborg did get it, because then that would mean no Champions League football for FC Copenhagen, but they would automatically qualify for the group stages of the Europa League. So, you know, potato, potato. But literally none of that matters. What matters today is us against Bayern Munich. A huge game. We won 2-0 in the first leg. I mean, we couldn't have really asked, apart from Svenningsson scoring that goal and making it 3-0, we couldn't have asked for a better result. It gives us a chance here, really, because if we can go out there and score a goal, Bayern will have to put 4 past us, which they're quite capable of doing, but it gives us a massive chance to get that away goal today, and I feel like we've got the strength in the squad to do so. My God. So, obviously, we're not going to be playing this team. What system are they going to use for today's game? Oh, come on, Bayern. Do we match them? I won't to start with, but if they actually do play this system, I wouldn't be opposed to matching them and throwing another striker on to deal with this nonsense of having 3 against 3 and really try and balance them out, to be honest. This seems to be the best way of doing it, since we can't really have 4 centre-backs, so maybe just putting another striker on up front. We'll see how we do, basically. Right, so first string, of course, Mariano Bravo. What was his injury again? Twisted ankle, 2 to 5 weeks. So maybe if we get through, he could play against the Milan game in the second leg. I don't know when the tie would be. So, who do we fancy? Kuja or... Kuja looks slightly better. And what about overall form? Tell you what. I feel like Kuja has played himself into the team over the past couple of episodes, just in his brilliant skills in the league, to get that many goals so quickly. Ryan Rook, as well, has also scored 16 times for Sunniusk on loan from us. 16 league goals he's got for them in like 20 games. What a season he's had. He might be staying with us next year, that's for all I can say, although Lucas Pavic, who's on loan at AGF, has also been performing well, so who knows. So, Kuja, Svenningsson, Akinola, Surgård, Jankowski, Marinus, no, not you, buddy. In comes Rog, and Cunha with Angel Simovic and Santos Amoa in goal. On the bench, Niang, Olsen, who is finally back and did play for the first time in a while in the last game, Santos, Yakim, Saifi, Shishi, and Marinus. Yakim might well find himself on for Akinola at some point. If they do actually go with this system, we might go and put Yakim in the middle. We'll see. Well, they have gone with that system. 3-4-3 so far, so we're going to mark up Juarez and just kind of see what else we can do. We're going to be relying on Svenningsson pulling some magic out tonight. I can feel it. Right, let's do this. If it does seem like we're getting overrun because they've got those 3 strikers, we might well have to make some changes to try and balance them out a little bit. But I don't know. I still think we've got a chance here tonight. We just have to score a goal. That's my main mission in this match, is to go here and score a goal. If we can do that, then there might well be a chance for us. Or we can just sort of slowly grind the game out and make it a bore fest, which I wouldn't be opposed to either, to be honest. Brand. God, look at the amount of players they've got forward. Well done, Cunha. Great work. And they're going to leave themselves open by having so many players in forward positions. Akinola, can he slip it through? No, he can't. Baumgartel, 7 minutes on the clock, 0-0 here at the Allianz Arena. Brandt, men surging in from all angles. This is the problem with this type of system. Dabats, and they've already scored. Gerardo, Borky, they're just overloading us in the middle areas. I don't know. We'll give it a little bit more time, but they've just got so many players in forward positions, and it's costing us, really. Look at the amount of players we've got back, but they've just got players surging in. Bit bad defending, to be fair on that, and we're already 1 behind after just 7 minutes. Right, push forward, guys. Santos, don't do something stupid. Surgård does brilliantly. Rogers Jr. Cujo, look at the space. Now we've got players surging forward. One of them is Jonas Svenningsson, and he scored! Bayern Munich 1, B67 1. Jonas Svenningsson gives us an absolutely vital away goal. We've caught them on the break. Maybe we should switch to counter-attacking, actually. Because they're going to come at us a lot. What a ball from Kuja out wide. Cunha slips it around the side. Another assist for him. Svenningsson scores an absolutely priceless goal. That means Bayern Munich need to get another 3 against us tonight to go through. Oh, I'm tempted to switch to counter, though. We're going to do it. We're going to switch to counter me in for the rest of this match, just to try and make the most of the fact that we're probably going to be on the end of quite a lot of attacks in this game. So we've got to make the most of that. Svenningsson, can he go past a few players? Kuja, can he go through? Oh my God, it's gone in! I don't understand what's happened there. Bayern Munich 1, B67 2. Svenningsson and Kuja hit him with the 1-2. Mehdi Kuja, probably the most important goal he's scored in his entire career so far. Svenningsson just drops it off to him. I don't know what Kuja's thinking here. Just has a shot. Dreadful goalkeeping from Donnarumma, but it's 2-1 to B67, and Bayern Munich have to win this game 5-2 to have any chance at going through to the next round of the Europa League. Oh, yes. I'm going to encourage them. If we could just get to half-time without... I thought that was going in. Get to half-time without conceding, I would be very confident about our chances right now. What a performance in this first half from the lads. Up against it as well here, away at Bayern Munich. My lord. We're playing better than we did away at Genk. Dreadful play there, costing us dearly. Get back onto that. He's going to get in there. Oh, and a Mo with the big save. God, they're dangerous on the break. So are we, though. Ball in behind. Chalov's through. Oh, my God, look at the space at the back post. Headed away. Dabats and round the post again. They are certainly giving it a go, that's for sure. We've not been fantastic, but the strikers have. Svenningsson and Kuja have pretty much done this on their own so far. Svenningsson has won everything in the air. He's been so perfect. I couldn't ask for more from him from this game. Yes, good. They've responded well to me telling them not to get complacent. We cannot afford to be complacent in the second half. I am, however, because I think this counter-attacking one has look for the overlap on, and I kind of want us to take that off so we're a bit more fluid on the counter and we're not just going to sort of wait for things too much. Right, so Chalov's gone off and they've brought a midfielder. Have they changed their system? If they have, that could play perfectly into our hands. And yes, they've actually switched to this system. This is mental. They've switched to the system that works well with our counter-attacking style. Every time it cuts away again, it goes back to another highlight. Bayern are coming for blood here. Dabats, ball in, headed away by Angel. Juarez, blocked, saved by Amoa again. Oh God, they've gone back to it again. Bayern have moved back to 3-4-3 again. I don't know who we're going to start targeting. Carrera, and it's off the post. How are they not level in this match? Right, 60 minutes. What do we do? Akinola's ball, headed in. Surgod, long-range strike incoming. You know it. No. Uh-oh. Dabats, looking long. Carrera's not the best person for that, really. Oh, God, look at them on the break. Dabats, blocked. Akinola, right, breakaway chance. Svenningsson. Gotta slip it inside. He does. Jankowski, he's got options for days. Surgod, round the side for Rogers Jr. Oh, what a breakaway that was. Who's looked poor today? Simovic hasn't been excellent. Neither has Santos. Akinola's been poor. I might get Santos on the other Santos. S Santos rather than N Santos. Surgod's looking nervous as well. Rogers Jr., he seems composed, but I want to get Marinus on. Give us some fresh legs in that. And I want to reserve the right to bring Carl Rogers Jr. on up front as well. That's my plan anyway. Karlovchan, round the post again. We've not deserved the win, that's for sure, but we've fought hard. It would take a mammoth effort from Bayern Munich now to come back and try and actually get through here. 12 minutes. We just need to not concede 4 goals in the final 12 minutes of this match, and we're through. But I'd love to go and win this tie, and win it on the night too. That would be absolutely fantastic, just for morale and to prove that we could go away from home and win in Europe. Something we're going to have to do if we're going to win the Champions League one day. Santos, Svenningsson's into space, you know. Marinus is round the side here too. Can he find someone at the back post? Svenningsson, he scored! It's 3-1. Bayern Munich 1, B67 3. We're going to win 5-1 on aggregate against Bayern bloody Munich. It's getting a bit shaky here, and I don't quite know why. A little bit worried about this at the moment, because if this cuts out, I will be in deep trouble. Marinus' ball to the back post. First time strike from Svenningsson. It's 3-1, and Svenningsson has just been a gem over 2 legs here. Look at this. Honestly, I kind of just want this game to end so I can save it, because I've not saved it for such a long time. Tolisso cleared down the pitch, and I do not want to lose these results. This would be the worst thing ever. Bayern Munich 1, it looks like this is going to be finishing very soon. Bayern 1, B67 3. A massive mugging off on the night. We don't deserve to win the game on the night, but we've done our diligence at the back, defending against an absolute onslaught in places. Mo has been phenomenal in goal. Jonas Svenningsson has been an absolute dreamboat up front. He got 2 in the first leg, and there it is. We're through to the semi-final of the Europa League. Jonas Svenningsson, 2 more goals to add to his tally for the season. We're playing Milan, and Wolfsburg are going to be playing... Ooh, who's the other team? Is it Liverpool? I think it's Liverpool. Wolfsburg versus Liverpool. So we win. We got 891,000. We draw against Milan. What? Hang on, what? What? Hang on. We've just beaten Bayern Munich in a Europa League tie to go through, and it wants us to play the first leg of the next tie 2 days later. What is this witchcraft? That's mental. That must be... What? So we've got a 2-day gap in between this game and a game away at the Giuseppe Meazza. That is nonsense. How would that be allowed? Oh, I'm annoyed about that. Right, so, well, next episode is going to be the games against AC Milan with nothing in between. I'm just very, very annoyed that we're having to play 2 Europa League matches within 2 days of each other, which means we're probably going to have to play... I don't know. I really don't know how we're supposed to handle this, but has this ever happened to you before? Do let me know in the comments. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode and us progressing to the semi-finals of the Europa League, do let me know. By liking the video, of course. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will join you guys in the next episode for a double header of games against AC Milan in the Europa League semi-final. We're this close to our European final. But the fact that we have to play the game 2 days from now is a bit of a piss take, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching this. Bye-bye.